Brilliance Audio.
The Witch of Tin Mountain by Paulette Kennedy. Performed by Amy Bentley and Courtney Patterson.
Thursdays are town days, and it's town days I dread most. People's eyes swarm all over me like flies on a wet dog, their mean words humming like hornets around my head. They hardly wait until I've passed by before they spit in my path. Granny tells me to ignore it, that folks here have their superstitions and it's nothing for me to worry over. But I've learned enough to know you can't put much trust in people who want what you have on Thursdays, but won't talk to you come Sunday morning. If it weren't for Granny, I'd be long gone from Tin Mountain and the people here who'd break me if they ever got the chance. I pick my way down the slump-drunk shoulder of the hillside, mud seeping through the holes in my Salvation Army boots. My yarb bag swings low and heavy at my hip. Inside, there's a whole pound of fresh-picked morels and a screw-top jar full of green sludge that'll get old Bill Bledsoe's bowels to moving and buy us enough food for a week. If he's feeling generous, that is. We never charge for our cures. We take whatever sort of payment folks can give. Sometimes that's money. Sometimes it's no more than a can of beans or evaporated milk. At the edge of town, the sweet, half-burnt smell of sawdust curls up my nose. Northrop's mill sits at the end of Main Street, as it has for the last 50 years. Timber and sharecropping are about the only work folks can find in these parts. And if you don't do one of them things, I reckon you ain't worth too much around here. Well, looky here. If it ain't the high and mighty Miss Doherty. The low drawl is followed by a puff of blue tobacco smoke, and a lanky form unfolds from the shadows next to the sawmill. A slow smile spreads across a pock-marked, narrow face that wears its 20 years hard. Harlan Northrop. All sorts of trouble, and none of it the good kind. I ignore him and keep on walking. He follows me, his big feet punishing the dirt. Where you going, Gracie? Too full of yourself to stop and talk to me? I spin to face him. Get on your way, Harlan. I got deliveries to make. Is that right? I mean it. I'm in no mood for trifling with you. I draw myself up tall and cross my arms, glaring over the edge of my scarf. Easy now. I don't mean no wrong. He tosses his cigarette butt into the gutter and widens his stance, trying to block me. The old men jawing on the mercantile porch fall silent. Their eyes skim past us like dragonflies skating across a pond. I just want to bend your ear for a spell. Maybe see that pretty hair of yours. He edges closer and reaches for the scarf tied over my braids. I jerk away and he grins, showing his yellow, crooked teeth. A raw, fierce burning starts low in my spine. The same burning that haunts my dreams. I don't quite know where it comes from, but every time it happens, I feel like a baby copperhead, newly hatched and lethal. The air shimmers in front of me, and my eyes start stinging. I clench my fists. Get out of my way. Harlan's squinty eyes go big, and he takes a step back. I step forward. That's when he laughs. But it ain't like he's laughing at a joke. He's nervous. I can almost taste his fear, sour as gooseberries on my tongue. All right, Gracie, he says, putting his hands up. Another day. I shake my head and stand firm in my spot. No, Harlan, not another day. Not ever. Witch. He hacks and spits at the dust, then turns on his heel to go back inside the mill. When he's gone, I let my breath out in a shaky rush. I've won, for now. But Harlan Northrop ain't the only person in Tin Mountain I need to watch my back around.